Welcome to round one of the Birthday Free-for-all tournament. For our round one feature match, we have Ivan Rossitto versus Carmelo 9. It's looking like Chaos Turbo versus Warrior. The hands are MST, Chaos Sword, Card Destruction, Delinquent Duo, Dekoichi, and TD versus Upstart, BLS, Sasuke, Kalvahana, and Nock. So pretty good hand from Ivan's perspective. Has TD and Duo, so the Card Destruction gets extra value. So he's going to Duo first. Makes sense. Hit Sasuke and then pitch the Upstart, which I think pitching Upstart is fair. BLS is such a power card, and then Ivan's like a known CTE player, so you want to keep Knock. Then we're going to TDE, and then presumably he will probably use the card destruction. Yep, using card destruction. Drawing 5. Draw 3. Oh, decent draws. These draws are okay. I mean, Moth is not a bad card to have, obviously. Same thing with Spy. RB's a bit weird because we don't have discard fodder, but no, we might get it soon. Set the Spy. Set 2 attack. Yep. And yep, this is fine. Summon from deck. And this is such a good game state for us. We had double Spy. Very, very rough spot for our opponent. Draw another RB. That is not a good draw at all. We have double RB with no great discard fodder. No Serpent, no Night Assailant, no TB. So, not great. Jar Greed. Another Jar Greed. Okay. Set Jar. Set Swap Pass. Yep. Because if you set them off, it's like you would have to RB it, but like, I don't want to RB discard anything yet. So, and you're not really pressured to do anything immediately because you have Spy Wall. So, completely fine. Swap to defense, play around Mirror Force, Sasuke attack. He'll let it go through. Set the Dust Shoot pass. Dust Shoot. What do you get rid of here? it's funny. He has three cards that need a discard. But you probably get rid of the Tribe here. Even though it doesn't need a discard. I mean, Tribe popping these two is just like crazy. Basically forces a Solemn Judgment. Draw Agree, draw a Knock. That is a bad draw. Summon the Breaker. And Breaker is pretty good here, because obviously Prem summoned back the Sasuke. He'll likely use Solemn Judgment on this, but we'll see. He's going to Solemn it. Okay. Spy attack, and then that will get Saku'd. Weird game state now. Top deck MST. Switchblade Knight to attack. MST, the back row. Chain RB. Okay. On the Blade Knight. Yep, Blade Knight. Attack for 18. Draw heavy, not a great draw. Here we're probably just going to set Moth pass, keep heavy in hand, and Sasuke attack. Yeah, it's just card destruction. None of these other cards do anything. So yep. Gonna Sasuke attack directly. We're gonna draw for turn, another upstart. So we're gonna upstart and then draw another RB. So third RB, so he's playing 3 RB. Interesting. And that's another card that needs a discard. None of these cards are too great. We definitely just card destruction here for sure. He's thinking. Okay, card destruction. What does he draw? 2 cards, BLS and Sangan. I mean, BLS is BLS is BLS. Yep, the game is probably just straight up over now. He had a good lead, but then like Loki, the Carmelo player, was coming back. But I mean, BLS is a pretty good Yu-Gi-Oh card. Draw Tribe doesn't have discard fodder. GG. Moving on to game number 2, we have the hands. Rhoda, level 2, Knock, Dust Shoot, Book of Moon, and Dust Shoot versus Spy, BLS, Pot of Greed, MST, and Snatch. So Pot of Greed's pretty good, especially versus Dust Shoot, but he has double Dust Shoot, so set pass. Yep, that's fine. Hit the BLS. When he hits BLS here, you know for sure he has an answer to your set. The BLS, upstart, draw a Spy. I mean, sure. Probably just Pot of Greed. Hold Prio in case he draws TD. He does not. He draws Sambaira, which Sambaira is pretty good against all of these cards, but he has Dust Shoot, so. And he's Book of Moon. He's going to Dust Shoot hit the Sambaira, makes sense. Okay, set Spy, set MST pass, draw for turn, we draw Blade Knight. Rhoda for Don Zalug, and then yeah, he's going to Knock. And then, yep. Attack. 1400. And what does he hit? He hit Spy out of the hand. Sure. Draws the Jar Greed, not great. He might just set everything or try to snatch steal. Obviously, we know that he has Book of Moon to protect, so MST, Book of Moon, and now we set everything, which is fair. Snatch or MST there is correct. It's just unfortunate he has Book of Moon, but not the end of the world. We're gonna draw another Blade Knight. That's a lot of monsters. Not really where you want to be in this deck. He's gonna Blade Knight attack. Here, I mean, it's pretty much it's Serpent or like Night Assailant, so it's Serpent. Okay, attack with Donzalug. And then he's gonna mill too. Okay. Mill TB and the Sambara. Yeah, this is weird now because like we have the TB as a light in case we draw a Chaos monster. So, yep. Draw for turn. Draw Sakura 2 armor. Not bad here. Not bad. And we still have Snatch still too, which is pretty good. Draw Solemn. Oh god, yes. That card's crazy. Yep. He just Snatch steals the Blade Knight. And now he's like in such a good position. He has the Blade Knight. Well, it's not an insane position because he's gonna have a lot of life points, and we do have a monster taken by Snatch still, so that leaves it open to more the Snatch still getting removed. But it's a pretty solid position still. Set attack for 600. Yeah, lose 200 more. He draws heavy, which is not bad. But obviously, he's gonna Solemn that though. He's gonna heavy. He's gonna Solemn the heavy. Some Blade Knight crash. And Ivan could Saku this, but if you Saku it, it's kind of weird. Like you're keeping a Blade Knight that's taken by a Snatch Steal, so it's not actually doing that much damage every turn. And then Carmelo still has cards like Breaker and stuff in the deck, so it's kind of weird. I think letting it die is fine. Draw another Solemn. Whatever. DB Warrior Lady. We will definitely just Saku this for sure. Draw a Breaker. Okay. So he has two options here. You either pass. Well, three options. You either pass, you either set Serpent, or you summon Breaker. We'll see what he does. He sets Serpent. Okay. Level 2, sure. We're not solving this at all. Yep. Now I will assume he will summon the Breaker. For sure. Probably. Okay, good. We summon the Breaker here. We deal 1,000. And what does he draw for turn? Yeah, with a heavy, sure, pass. Draws Mind Control, which is a very good draw here because it lets us Breaker pop one of the back row. We'll see what he pops, though. Maybe he pops Heavy Storm. You want to pop the new one, it's Heavy Storm, so you're definitely happy with that. And here he normal summons Kaiku. Do I Solemn this if I'm Ivan? I think you probably do Solemn this. Well, you definitely Solemn this, actually. I don't even know why I'm entertaining the idea of not Solemning it. Because if you don't Solemn this, the problem is that he still has Kaiku on the board. And you can't actually remove the Kaiku. So you definitely Solemn this for sure. Like, with the quickness. Yeah, with the quickness. He gets back to the Breaker. We draw a Graceful Charity. Oh my god. This is why Ivan's the GOAT. He drew Graceful Charity. This is crazy. It's like he's up cards, so like he was kind of in a winning position, but because of the life points, I wouldn't even call it like an insane position. But because of Graceful Charity, it's like really good. And then, oh, okay, sure, we draw a Chaos and a Battle Trap, just what we needed. So you definitely pitch the Serpent here, obviously, and then a Saku. We don't need two Saku in this game state. Our opponent has no cards. Also, we want the Chaos monster to like apply pressure. So we definitely just pitch Battle Trap and Serpent. Yep, attack for 39. Maybe skip a little bit. Setsaku pass. Some light? Okay, Rhoda. What has he gone through so far? The Rhoda here, I mean, it just has to be exiled, right? It just has to be like Rhoda for exile, pop the Chaos Sorcerer, and then we hope like we don't take damage next turn. I mean, you're gonna take damage, but not a lot of damage next turn. And then on the subsequent turns, you hopefully top deck ways to like get you into the game. So yep, Rhoda for exile, pop the Chaos Sorcerer, and he's hoping he only attacks the Breaker next turn. He draws Ring, which is kind of, I mean, it's bad here, let's be honest. He has 1,300 life points. He's going to attack. Thinking, okay. I mean, I don't think you summon Serpent, so just attack with the Breaker. He's going to set Serpent. Pass, draw MST. Not what he wanted here at all. Absolutely not. Draws Upstart. And here, I don't think he used the Upstart Goblin. Right now, he's on a 2-turn clock, so I'm not really trying to give my opponent another turn. especially in this game state. Also, we already have a defensive card. You have a Soccer Red 2 armor, so I don't need to get a defensive card to protect versus an opponent's monster. Uh, even if I didn't, like, I'm not in a position from. I don't die from this position, so I think it's chill. So you just keep it and we attack. And now put our opponent on. You better draw a card next turn. Set upstart, sure pass. We draw the Koichi, which I'm kind of surprised to see. I'm not gonna lie. I have been out of the game for a little bit, so maybe the Koichi is somewhat standard now. But draws the Koichi, set the Koichi, and draws Zambira. So this is just game, like normal summon Zambira, attack with Zambira. Yep. Draw a card, doesn't matter what you drew. Psalm would have been a bad draw anyway. And then attack with Breaker directly. And yep, GG. So here we have it. Ivan Rossitto takes round 1 of this feature match, wins 2-0 in the Chaos Turbo vs. Warrior matchup. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to keep a lookout for our future feature matches. We'll try to upload them consistently for all the rounds and Top Cut as well. Top Cut for this tournament is top 8. Also, in terms of the prizing for this tournament, it's about $1,000 for top 8, so really good prizing. And if you want to play in tournaments like this for free entry or like paid entry tournaments, then the link to the Goat World Discord will be in the description box below. Anywho, have a great day.